Hi guys, what's going on? It's JB here. Yes, I am walking a little bit, just trying to keep my eye on this and do a little video. Just doing a quick reaction video to the news that Rafa Benitez has actually been sacked by Farhad Moshiri as the Everton manager. And my quick reaction to this is, it's not a surprise when you look at Benitez's past and his managership at Liverpool. And was it the right thing for him to come in the first place? Probably not. I mean, the results don't lie, do they? I mean, he's had one win in the last sort of half a dozen. That was in the cup against Hull last Saturday. So I mean, there's something obviously fundamentally wrong at Everton. I've covered Everton 2 or 3 times on the TC Hub this season. Covered them when they went to Villa and lost 3-0. Covered them being beaten off Liverpool in the Merseyside derby when they were again beaten. They've got a good team, Everton. They've had injury problems, of course. Losing Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin hasn't helped their cause, so to speak. But you know, and he wasn't given that much money at the start of when he was started there by Farhad Moshiri. I mean, he brought in Damari Gray, who's been a big hit. Andros Townsend's been a good hit as well for them, and you know, he was good in the opening weeks before he picked up an injury, which was unfortunate. So he has been a bit unfortunate, but I think you can't just blame Rafa for what's gone on at Goodison Park, because it isn't just Rafa Benitez why it's all going tits up for Everton at the moment. I think it's also a combination of bad chairmanship, bad ownership, also the recruitment of players was, you know, there's been certain people above Rafa that have been at fault as well. Also, you've got to put blame at Rafa Benitez at the players' disposal. Certain players unsettled, Luca Dean being one. He went to Aston Villa last week. So I think things are fundamentally bad in that sort of aspect. But now it's, you know, it's bad times for Everton and the supporters. And well, the thing is now, where do they go from here? Well, where do Everton go from here now? That's the question, because they've got 2 things they need to fundamentally answer. A, who they're going to get to take the club forward, and 2, get them challenging at the top end of the table for European places and the like at the end of the every season, because at the moment it doesn't look as if they're capable of doing that. They've got the squad and they've got the players on paper to do it. Well, having said that, it's one thing saying that they've got the squad on paper, but it's quite another when it's out on the field and you've got to try and perform week in, week out. I mean, you know, I think Rafa was, I don't know what possessed him to appoint Rafa in the first place. He was never going to be a popular choice amongst Evertonians, considering his Liverpool connections. But who I'd like to see replace him, who, from a neutral's point of view, I mean, I think David Moyes would be a good candidate. I know he's doing terrifically well at West Ham and probably won't want to leave West Ham, to be perfectly blunt. But it would be lovely to see him go back to Everton, a club that he built up for over 10 years, and go back and finish the job, maybe win a major trophy with them. That would be lovely to see. But you know, the problem with Everton, they are a big club, and you know, by reputation and by the size of the club, and you look at the history of it, and the Everton fans, quite understandably, are fed up of being overshadowed by their neighbours across Stanley Park. You know, they haven't won a major trophy in over 25 years. So 27 years the last count since they won a major trophy. That was the FA Cup under Joe Royle. So really into that, if you will. I don't know where Everton go from here, to be bluntly honest, because it's a tough job. It is a really tough job for anybody to do at Goodison Park right now, and I certainly think the squad needs a major overhaul. I think there are too many players getting away with it on big contracts, and I think it needs a very good manager with a bit, given time and given patience, and also obviously the manager needs to do exactly the same at his end as well. Given that opportunity, I think Everton could get back to where they should be, and she's at the top 6 or 7 in the Premier League. But I've got a feeling it's going to take a long time, and as Alan Shearer pointed out on Match of the Day last night, I think the feelings run more deeper than the managership at Goodison Park. It's going to take a long time for Everton to get back to the top table of the Premier League, at least another 2 or 3 years in my opinion.